Hello, I'm Dana Augusta, the host of the Historically Speaking Sports podcast, which brings you the best of sports from back in the day. On this date in 1915, August 18th, 1915 to be exact, was the opening day of the new Braves Field, which opened in Boston on this date. It was served as the Braves home field from 1915 through their time they moved to Milwaukee in 1952. Over 32,000 fans attended that first game, which saw the Braves beat the St. Louis Cardinals 3-1. But during this long history as a Major League ballpark, it hosted the 1936 Major League Baseball All-Star Game, and it hosted the 1948 World Series, which was the only World Series that the Braves would play in during their time at Braves Field. But also, in addition to hosting that World Series, it also hosted the 1915 and 1916 World Series, which the Boston Red Sox was the home team, mostly because Fenway Park proved to be too small. But not only during its long baseball history, it also hosted a lot of football games, including back in 1936, it was the home field of the then Boston Redskins, which eventually would move to DC and become the Washington Redskins and now the Washington Commanders. Also, during their first 2 years in 1960 through 1962, their first 3 seasons, it was also the home field of the then Boston Patriots of the American Football League. But more famously than anything else, which occurred at Braves Field, happened on May 1st, 1920, which it hosted the longest Major League Baseball game in the history of Major League Baseball, 26 innings, which ended in a 1-1 tie with the then Brooklyn Robins, which later, of course, became the Brooklyn Dodgers. All of that took place on which really began on August 18th, 1915, the opening of Braves Field. And that was your little sports history nugget on this day of August 18th. Tune in for more on every day where we give you more little historical sports nuggets right here. And also check out our show, Historically Speaking Sports Podcast, hosted by yours truly, Dana Augusta, and my co-host, Charles Combs. So check us out wherever you get podcasts.